Emily Blunt claimed that her daughter was traumatized by her performance in A Quiet Place and that she never spoke about it again. A Quiet Place, a post-apocalyptic sci-fi horror movie starring Emily Blunt and directed by John Krasinski, won praise from critics for its writing, acting, and filmmaking in 2018. The story centers on a father played by John Krasinski and a woman played by Emily Blunt who fight to survive and raise their children in a world populated by hearing-impaired, blind extraterrestrial animals. The movie received a lot of attention and praise for its eerie silences, which were more effective than any words or jump scares. The movie's standout performance, Emily Blunt, talked about how the trailer affected her family. The Oppenheimer actress recalls a time when her on-screen presence scared her daughter. The best and scariest horror movies are frequently those that rely less on loud interventions and jump shocks and more on silent and internalized terror to frighten viewers. In this way, the movie A Quiet Place with John Krasinski and Emily Blunt was successful in frightening viewers. In an interview, Blunt reflected on the movie's influence and related a story about her daughter who was horrified by the trailer that aired at the Super Bowl halftime. Blunt continued by saying that none of her daughters liked seeing her in any role and did not care to watch any of her movies, including the kid-friendly Mary Poppins. Being a celebrity in Hollywood has its share of sacrifices, especially in terms of a star's personal life, behind the glitz and glamour. Recently seen in Oppenheimer, Emily Blunt has made the decision to put her family and self-care first by taking a brief vacation from her hectic filming schedule. Blunt was open about dealing with mother's guilt and understanding the value of spending time with her kids during their formative years while promoting Christopher Nolan's monumental film. One of those situations when people ask, how do you balance it? You know, I never feel like I'm doing it correctly. However, I'm not working this year. We're in the final year of single digits because I worked a lot last year and my oldest child is now 9 years old. I simply need to be there for each of them for a significant amount of time. And I could just feel it in my bones. The Devil Wears Prada actress claimed that the 2022 projects she worked on were demanding and time-consuming, and they had an effect on both her and her children. She took a step back and decided to take it more slowly, not just for her family but also for herself.